So you got to have these 5 things.
It's recording.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to go get another battery.
So you need these 5 things. To recap, you have to have a domain name, a web host. You have to change the name servers. And what you do is you get the name servers from the domain name. And you have to change the name servers on the web host. So you get those from the domain name. Part D, you have to, once you have these first 3, you build a MySQL database. I'll show you how easy this is. And last but not least, you have to have an FTP client. It can either be a standalone program like FileZilla, for example, or it can be web-based, which your web host usually gives you some kind of client to be able to work with. Now, I gave you all handouts. So tonight, I'm going to do this from scratch, guys. So what I did this morning was I cleared off the server, and you guys can watch this live on the web if you want, www.nickrouse.tk. That's the site that I'm going to be using tonight, www.nickrouse.tk. Now, one disclaimer. There's a point where I have to go in and actually set up this domain name. So please wait until after I've passed the first portion of this before you go into the browser and go into nickrouse.tk. I just want to tell you that yes, that's my domain name. My web host, well, you guys know this by now. It's www.000webhost.com. That's my web host. I've already changed my name servers on the web host to point back to, again, I get this from the domain name. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I get this from the domain name. Oh, that's awful. Can I do the takeover again? No? I get the name servers from, let me erase that. I get that from the web host, and I have to put that on back to the domain name. So I get the name server from the web host. They will give this to you. They will say, this is our name servers. You have to copy and paste that back in the domain name. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I want to move forward and get this done. So these are your prerequisites. MySQL database. Again, this can be done. This will be done through the web host. Your MySQL database will be done through the web host. I'll show you that in just a moment. And your FTP client. I've already downloaded FileZilla. Now I'm going to use FileZilla for the installation of this entire website. So here we go. Let's do this from scratch. I'm going to begin now by going to the web. I'm going to put this in the other window over here. Here's the site I go to, www.wordpress.org. Isn't it a beautiful site? Look, download WordPress. Okay, so let's download WordPress. Yeah, let's download it. It's a zip file, right? Oh, wait. Oh, it's done. So, here it is. There's the zip file. Oh, there's the folder. Well, I'm going to extract the folder. I'm just going to throw it on my desktop. This will take a moment. Yes, this is all part of the demo. Again, if you're just coming into class, and I know the camera picked up that sound, your prerequisites are right here, A through E. And yes, I'm now working on the first part, which is going to WordPress.org and downloading WordPress. Now, some people ask the question, can I download WordPress onto my flash drive? And the actual answer to that is yes, actually you can download it onto a flash drive. I'm not going to show that in this demonstration. I'm going to show you how to install this to the server. Again, the handout that you received this evening explains all the steps I'm going to cover tonight during this presentation. So here we go. I've copied it to my good. I've extracted it. Now you notice I had to extract it from the zip I'd extract it from its zip format, and I threw it up on my desktop. So, next, inside this WordPress folder, you're going to see a little file in here called wp-config-sample.php. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to edit this with Notepad++ just for fun, just so you can see how this works. I'll make it a little bigger so you can all see the PHP file. Now, here's the deal. This is what you have to do. You have to have a couple things to make this all work. The first thing you have to have is a database name. Now, I have the database name. This is my, you don't have to copy this. This is my own personal name. And again, I set this database name and database user up when I did part D as my prerequisite, which I will show you in just a moment. I'm going to show you this piece, setting up the MySQL database, while I'm uploading the 10,000 files that I have to upload to the server during this demonstration. My username, well, my username is somewhat similar. It's pretty easy. Oh wait, my password, crap. Well, you guys aren't going to see this, but I will do my password in just a second. So there's my host, and again, you can get this information along with this, all from the web host. Right, I can't show you guys the password. I have to mute this for a second. I'm going to put in my password now. I hope it's right. I hope to God this is right. I'm going to guess that it's this. Again, this is live. This is not your traditional. Oh, and just for the record, I'm going to save this file as, and you'll see this in a minute. I'm going to get rid of the dash sample on the end of this, and it's just going to be wp-config. I'll show you this in a second. Okay, I think I'm done with that. So now I can show you what I've done. So I renamed wp-config-sample just wp-config. Now normally you can get rid of the sample file if you want before you put it up on the server. And that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete the wp-config-sample file. Now, again, you have to have the MySQL database for this to work. I'll show you this in a minute. My next step, after editing that wp-config file, I'm going to go ahead and open up my FileZilla client, which I happen to have installed on my flash drive. This is FileZilla Portable. I like FileZilla Portable. Yes, it doesn't ask me for my password because I have it set up like that. But yes, you can come in, and I'll show you real quick. You can come in and set up your information, your host name, your username, your password, and set all this up to automatically connect from a flash drive if you want. I know it's pretty risky on my part, but again, if somebody hijacks my site, I'm not going to be too heartbroken about it. So if that happens, oh well. But that's how I handle it. If you want it to prompt you every single time for a password, you can do that too. You can set it up that way as well. I'm going to connect to my nickrouse.tk site. Again, please don't go into the nickrouse.tk site until I'm finished.